Hi, welcome young art scholars. Here are a couple of watercolor techniques, and a technique is like a painting trick. The first one I want to show you is called wet on wet. Wet paper, and then you add wet paint. So the first thing I'll do is get a clean brush and wet a piece of the paper. Whoops, this brush isn't quite clean, but that's okay. I'm gonna wet a piece of the paper. Can you see that wet spot? Okay? And then I'm going to load my brush up with paint. Remember, you go softly back and forth. And then when I touch it on, it just starts to move out. So I can add paint like that. And that's called wet on wet watercolor technique. The next idea is to slant the paper. So I have all this water and stuff. So what if I take it and slant the paper so that maybe it starts to travel in other ways? Well, it's really not traveling, is it? But you can see how the paint is starting to move around on my paper. And it's changing what you see. The third thing is to do something called ragging. That's when you use like a paper towel or something. I'm gonna put on some more paint here for a sec. And then you go ahead and take a little paper towel and maybe you scrunch it up a little bit so it makes a design, and then you touch down on it. And that subtracts some of the paint and it leaves a funky design, do you see? So those are some neat things that you can do with your watercolors. Some great watercolor techniques. Bye! Never forget how incredibly amazing you are.